Electric carmaker Tesla has teamed up with Samsung for its upcoming self-driving system chips that will be built on the latter's new 5nm processor. Samsung has been using this process for its own Exynos 2100 processor, which is found in its Galaxy S21 Ultra smartphone. The new development stands contrary to what earlier reports suggested that Tesla would be using the 7nm processor manufactured by TSMC. Samsung is a leading company manufacturing such units, and it might have just offered a better deal to Elon Musk's company. The Samsung Electronics Foundry division is currently conducting research and development on 5nm class system semiconductors to be mounted on Tesla autonomous vehicles. South Korean news outlet Asia reported. The report said that the 5nm semiconductor processor applied with the extreme ultraviolet UV process makes for a high-tech product which only a few companies are capable of building. But before starting the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel to not miss any updates from our channel on technology. Let's get started to the video. Samsung Electronics and TSMC belong to that elite category and thus an ideal choice for Tesla. Tesla is perhaps looking beyond the 7nm processor in order to have enhanced performance per watt. Although Samsung's 5nm tech is counted not as being not as efficient as TSMC's 5nm tech, it is still better than the 7nm node offered by the latter. Tesla had unveiled its full self-driving chip back in 2019. The chip is being made by Samsung on a 14nm process. After the new deal, the future versions of the system would carry the 5nm processor. The 5nm processors are being used in the top-end gadgets of 2021. They are also found in Apple's iPhone 12 and other latest smartphones. Tesla and Samsung are likely to join hands for the production of a next-generation self-driving chip that allows the brand's cars to have a 100% autonomous driving system. According to reports in the Korean media, Samsung has defeated TSMC and won the order for Tesla's self-driving chip HW4.0. The report, published in Korea Economic Daily, say that the negotiation with Samsung is in the final stage and that it is practically a completed deal. Samsung Electronics plans to mass-produce the Tesla HW4.0 chip at its main factory in Hwaseong, South Korea, using 7nm processing technology in the last quarter of this year at the latest. Samsung Electronics 005-930.ks is in talks with Tesla, Tesla.o, to make Tesla's next-generation self-driving chips based on Samsung's 7nm chip production process, a South Korean newspaper reported on Thursday. Once ready, the chip developed by Tesla and Samsung will use it in Cybertruck, which will come with the full self-driving mode as early as next year. However, media reports last month had also suggested that TSMC will start manufacturing the HW4.0 chip for Tesla this year, and they will also enter the electric car chip market. This component is particularly critical for Tesla, both from a performance point of view and for the brand image. Internally, the chip bears the name FSD Computer, in other words, the computer for autonomous driving. The Samsung Electronics Foundry division is currently conducting research and development on 5nm class system semiconductors to be mounted on Tesla autonomous vehicles. South Korean news outlet Asia reported. The report said that the 5nm semiconductor processor applied with the extreme ultraviolet UV process makes for a high-tech product which only a few companies are capable of building. They are also found in Apple's iPhone 12 and other latest smartphones. Tesla and Samsung are likely to join hands for the production of a next-generation self-driving chip that allows the brand's cars to have a 100% autonomous driving system. Samsung Electronics plans to build a $17 billion semiconductor manufacturing facility in Taylor, Texas, about 35 miles northeast of Austin, the South Korean tech company announced Nov24. The project is expected to break ground in the first half of 2022 to have the facility operating by the second half of 2024, Samsung said. Texas Gov. Greg Abbott's office says the project will support at least 6,500 construction jobs. No designer nor contractor for the facility has been publicly announced. According to the Economic Development Agreement with Williamson County, the project investment will include $6 billion in buildings and other property improvements and $11 billion in machinery and equipment. The investment is Samsung's largest ever in the U.S. and the largest foreign direct investment in Texas on record. The firm says the major plant, known as a fab, will serve as a key facility in its global semiconductor manufacturing along with its latest production line that opened in Pyeongtaek, South Korea, earlier this year. The company says the local semiconductor ecosystem also factored into its decision to select the Taylor site for the plant. Several tech companies and other manufacturers have moved or expanded facilities in the Austin area within the past few years, including high-profile businesses such as Tesla. The announcement comes amid a global semiconductor chip shortage that has constrained manufacturing in other fields that rely on the components, including autos and electronics. Samsung isn't the only manufacturer moving to increase its U.S. semiconductor production. A $20 billion Intel project to build 2 fabs is currently underway in Arizona. However, Elon Musk has reminded several times, Tesla's value is based more on its software capabilities than on the mechanical part of vehicles. Despite being satisfied with the current version, Elon Musk reaffirmed at the Tesla AI Day, held last month, that the company will continue to investigate new versions of this FSD Computer 1. Tesla's autopilot and full self-driving (FSD) features have drawn flack from different corners recently. The U.S. National Transportation Safety Board has already expressed its displeasure over basic safety issues with these features. The U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety and Administration (NHTSA) agency is already investigating more than 750,000 Tesla electric vehicles after crashes involving Tesla vehicles with activated autopilot systems have raised security concerns. 5 years ago, Tesla had revealed that all vehicles produced thereafter already had the necessary hardware to ensure 100% autonomous driving. After a particularly tense collaboration with NVIDIA, Tesla decided in 2016 to produce its own SoCs. The recruitment of Jim Keller, a former AMD and Apple, who left since, was just in this. Since the beginning of this year, Tesla and Samsung have discussed chip design multiple times and exchanged chip prototypes for Tesla's upcoming hardware for self-driving computer, the Korea Economic Daily reported, citing sources with direct knowledge of the matter. Samsung declined to comment. Tesla If Samsung wins the order, it is expected to make the chip on its 7nm production process, the report said. Samsung already produces chips in Tesla's current Hardware 3 computers. Tesla chief executive Elon Musk said in the company's AI Day event in August that Tesla would introduce new hardware for its self-driving computer for its Cybertruck electric pickup truck in about a year or so. In the chip contract manufacturing industry, Samsung is second to TSMC, 2,330.TW, which had 52.9% of market share compared to Samsung's 17.3% as of end June, according to analysis provider TrendForce. Did not have an immediate response. Tesla is already working on developing the next 2 generations of the self-driving chip. It is being touted to be 3 times better than the existing system, but it is still about 2 years away from getting into the production line. According to reports, the mass production of the new chips is planned for the Q4 of 2021, which means these chips will not be around in Tesla units until at least 2022. This is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay updated by subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Thank you. See you in next video.